just made a $40,000 mistake at my big tech job.
Actually, that's not true. I made 10 mistakes that cost me way more than money. They cost me years at my career. And they all were avoidable if someone would have given me these 10 rules on day one. I am Ishwin Kaur, senior software engineer, joined Salesforce during COVID, moved to US, did 2 twin switches and 3 reorgs, and I'm about to save you years of confusion with this career manual that nobody gives you. But here's the reality: if you're not ready to do uncomfortable things, click away right now. Because comfortable careers don't get promoted. By the end of this video, you'll know why 90% of smart people plateau, the one thing that I wished I had done differently, and the exact template that I used to get promoted. Stick around till the end because point number 10 literally saved my sanity. And I'm going to share with you the exact setting boundary email that I use. So let's go. Change is the only constant. Seriously. When I joined my first job during COVID, I went through 2 reorgs in 3 months. I spent more time learning org charts than actual code. But here's what stuck with me. Resisting change only drains you. Accepting it lets you move forward. So your action item right now, ask your manager, what changes do you see coming in the next 6 months? Then identify one skill that would make you valuable regardless of team changes. And start learning it this week. It's not personal, it's structural. So the sooner you learn to adapt, the calmer and more confident you'll feel in uncertainty. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. This isn't motivational quote, it's survival. Look, I get it. Your manager is moody, the project got cancelled, the team lead quit. But here's what successful people do differently. They focus on only things that are in zone of their control. Can't control? Layoffs, reorgs, other people's decisions. Can control? Your response, your communication, your next move. Last year, I was reorged to a different manager and team after 6 months of hard work. Old me would have spiraled. New me documented everything I learned, the impact, feedback, and put it in front of my new manager, which put me in promotion track. So, here's your homework. Next time something frustrating happens, ask, what's one thing I can control right now? Then just do that one thing. Stop wasting energy on things you can't change or control and channel into things you can. You are the driver of your career, not your manager. Your manager is not your career fairy godmother. Harsh reality: your manager has 7 direct reportees, 15 projects, and their own promotion to think about. So they are not lying at night thinking about your career growth. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything for me. Instead of waiting for opportunities, I started creating them. Instead of hoping to be seen or visible, I started making myself impossible to ignore. Here's my exact formula, copied. Step 1, be ridiculously specific. Instead of saying, I want to grow, say, I want to lead a cross-functional project by quarter 3. Step 2, come with solutions, not problems. Instead of saying, I don't feel challenged, say, I'd like to take that API redesign project. Here's my proposal. Step 3, make it easy for them to say yes and give your words. If you think I'm ready, I'd love to discuss next steps. So here's your action item. Schedule a one-on-one with your manager this week. Use this exact script. And remember, you are the CEO of your own career. Act like one. But here's where most people mess up. They think career growth is just talking to their manager. Wrong. The next three truths are about building the relationship that actually gets you promoted even in the places where you are not present. If you don't ask, you won't get. Period. This one's personal. Last year, I thought I was crushing it for senior role. Great reviews, shipping features, team loved me. Promotion time comes around, nothing. I was frustrated. I felt invisible. Then my manager said something that changed everything. Ishwin, you need to go collect feedback for yourself without mentioning that you are applying for promotion and find out if you are ready for a promotion. Only then I'll consider opening your case. I was furious. Wasn't my work enough? But then I realized I'd never actually asked for promotion. I just expected them. So I did something uncomfortable this time. I reached out to 3 seniors and asked them, I'm looking to improve myself. What's one thing that I do good and well, and what are other things that I can improve, or are there any room for growth? Here's what happened. They appreciated my work and encouraged me with minor improvements. I spent next 2 months to create my promotion case along with writing and documenting the impact. 3 months later, promoted. The brutal truth, nobody is coming to advocate for you. That's your job. So here's your action plan. This week, ask 3 people for specific feedback. Create a document tracking their responses. Address the patterns you see. Follow up in 3 months with your progress and stop waiting to be discovered. Start making your own case. Network to connect, not to impress. Most people network like they are collecting Pokemon cards. They meet someone, exchange LinkedIn connections, and then nothing. So that's not networking, that's business card hoarding. Real networking is about genuine relationships. So here's the exact framework that I'm also working towards, and I call it GPS method. So G stands for give first. Share an article, make an intro, offer help. P stands for personal connection. Remember things about their projects, challenges. And S stands for systematic follow-up. Monthly check-ins, not just when you need something. One of my colleagues actually mentioned this to me. She met, say, Ishwin at a tech meetup. Instead of pitching herself, she asked about Ishwin's team's challenges. 2 weeks later, she sent Ishwin an email about a tool that might help her with the challenge that she was facing. A month later, Ishwin reached out about an opening on her team. 6 months later, she was Ishwin's reference for current role. Here's your homework. Pick 3 people in your network. Send them something valuable. No ask attached. Set a monthly reminder to check in. Remember, people don't help strangers. They help people they know and trust. Know your sponsors, mentors, and allies. Here's the breakdown. Mentor gives you advice. You probably have this. Your senior developer who reviews your code, your colleague from the last team, and then comes ally. Supports you publicly and privately. You might also have this. Speaks up for you in meetings, gives you the credit where it's due, and puts your name ahead. Sponsor puts your name in the rooms you are not in. You probably not have this. They are the one who recommends you for opportunities. They are the one who argues for your promotion when you are not there. And here's the brutal truth. Most people plateau because they only have mentors, not sponsors. Sponsors are what separate the promoted from the passed over. Here's your action item.
Create a spreadsheet with 3 columns: mentor, allies, sponsors. Fill in the names. Notice which column is empty. That's your focus area for the next quarter. Because here's the reality: talent gets you noticed, sponsor gets you promoted. Okay, so you have got the mindset and relationship. But if you don't understand how your company actually works, you are still going to struggle. These next truths are about systems. Understand your company's structure and use it. Most people never even open their benefits portal. But things like wellness reimbursement, therapy sessions, or gym membership are money on the table. Use them. Also, know who approves your promotions. Know what each level means. Know who holds the influence for what. Awareness equals to power. Use it. Your homework: open the benefit portal today. Find out 3 benefits that you are not using. Start using at least one this month. And ask your HR who is involved in your promotion decisions at your level. Stop playing the game blindfolded, learn the rules. Track your work like your future depends on it, because it does. So don't wait until your promo season. Start creating a win doc that you can maintain every day. Add columns like what you did, why it mattered, how you did, and the impact it created. Any metrics, numbers are great. Also, the challenges you overcame. So this will serve as a living doc for yourself. It will be your confidence for promotions. And I call it scoops of success. Here's your action item. Start creating this doc from today, yes, and write about the last 3 months impact on this. Add a daily reminder in your calendar to fill this doc every day. And the last thing, share it with your colleague or a friend, because they'll thank you later. Show up consistently and honestly. You don't have to be 100% every day. You can't. But you do need to show up with honesty. Feeling low? Say it. Overwhelmed? Speak up. Because communication isn't weakness, it's leadership. Last week, I was overwhelmed completely. I had 2 deadlines and travel plans. Old me would have said, everything is fine, you can do it. And then literally burned out spectacularly. So new me sent this message: hey team, I am at capacity because of these 2 deadlines and travel plans. I can ship XYZ changes on time, but the documentation might be delayed to the next Friday. Let me know if there are any impacts or anything critical. Result: 2 teammates offered to help. My manager adjusted the timeline. No one thought less of me, and the project got shipped successfully. So here's the magic formula. Honesty and solutions and boundaries is trust. Your practice. Next time you are struggling, try this script. I am facing some specific challenge. Here's what I can commit to: realistic scope. Does this work, or should we adjust priorities? Because transparency builds trust, and that's what we all want. Trusted. Set boundaries. Your time is the most expensive asset. This is the one that saved my sanity. I used to say yes to everything. Can you join this meeting? Yes. Can you help with this project? Yes. Can you review this code? Yes. Can you work this weekend? Absolutely yes. I was busy but not productive, overwhelmed but not growing. Then I learned the most expensive word in tech: no. But here's the key: it's not about just saying no, it's how you say no. Here's exact my boundary setting template. I'd love to help with project, but I'm at capacity with current priorities. I could either, first point, take this on and delay X project by some time frame. Second, recommend a colleague who has the bandwidth. Third, revisit this in this time frame when I'm free. And then leave it with what works best for you. This does 3 things: shows you care about the project, provides you alternatives, put the decision back on them. So here's your homework. Look at your calendar right now. Yes, find 3 meetings you could have skipped. Practice saying, let me check my priorities and get back to you. And actually check your priorities before saying yes. And remember, every yes to something unimportant is no to something that matters to you. Your time is your most expensive asset. Treat it like one. All right, let's bring this home. These 10 truths, they are not just career advice. They are the difference between spinning your wheels and actually moving forward. But here's the one thing. Watching this video alone is not going to change anything. Applying it does. So here's what happens next. First, if even one of these hit differently for you, hit that subscribe button, because next week I'm sharing the exact email templates I used to ask for promotion, including the one that actually worked for me. Second, tell me in the comments which of these 10 truths surprised you most and what's the one thing you are going to implement this week. I read every single comment and I'll respond with specific advice for your situation. Look, your career is not happening to you, it's because of you. And third, follow me on LinkedIn also. I share my personal stories along with the lessons learned or any learnings to help you grow in your career and lead your life with intention. These 10 truths gave me clarity and confidence, and I hope it does to you too. But they will only work if you work them. I'm rooting for you. Now go make this happen. And one last thing, if this video helped you, share it with that one friend who is always complaining about their career but never does anything about it. They'll thank you later. Trust me. Thank you.